Hey. Hey, that's right. 420 kids live, direct, and in effect. Mic check. Knowledge is key. Dirty Mac.
God body.
Down. What's going down?
What's the biz naives? What's popping with you? What's up, world? What's popping with it today? Yeah, we got the hot topics. The hot topics. But before we get on the hot topic, we got to get on Ish Tiller, Draymond Green, Vernon Maxwell. Look at that. Hold on. Let's get on his ass. Yeah, let's do the clip first.
Grand Rising. Shalom to all. Ish Tiller.
There you go.
Talking about orange shirt work. Now, even if your life doesn't consist of putting on one of these orange shirts and going outside sweating hard for 8, 9, 10, 11 hours, fine. But let's just apply the orange shirt work to our lives. Because what we do know about people who throw on these orange shirts, they're going to put a whole lot of hard work and sweat into whatever they're doing. So start today by applying the orange shirt work to your life. Shalom.
I can dig
it. Okay. I can dig it. However, you must practice what you preach around this motherfucker. Hey, hold on. Goddamn. Oh, hell. Hey, scrub it.
I had to sneak out the house too, bro. I had to sneak out the house too.
We all did.
Baby, we all did. Outside, bro. I had to jump through the window. You I jumped through the window. Shit. I got out. But when I get back to the house, I'm gonna get cussed out like a motherfucker. You hear me?
Yeah. Hey, real. Hey, you know how it is. Nigga almost got hit with a frying pan. A frying pan trying to get out here today, man.
Hey, we coming with this shit too. Hey, fellas out there, tired of getting your motherfucking ass kicked. You hear me? Me too. You hear me?
Hey, me too.
Hey, for real, how many niggas y'all baby that kicked y'all motherfucking ass in real life? You hear me? So today's episode is tonight. You know, it's ways to avoid confrontation in relationships. You hear me? When those triggers, you know, people go those hot topics, those chakras on your body. You hear me? Those chakras, you know, those points where you know where people know when they saying shit over the limit, bro. You hear me?
Yeah.
They know when they going and they steady keep on pressing those buttons. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Yeah. No, I mean, I'm saying in relationships, do people really know they pressing buttons, or are they tied in a web? Like, are they in a what did Jada Pinkett call her and the singer? Damn, what is the singer dude name? The singer who she had the affair with Will, Will Smith or whatever. But she said they was in an entanglement. Yeah, she said entanglement. Entanglement. I don't know if people ever looked up the definition of an entanglement, but if you're involved in an entanglement, are you doing emotional things or are you saying things? Yeah, because that's what we get into. Like, we're gonna go far deep down into ways of avoiding confrontation. Like, what are ways to man in relationships?
Whether it's a male or female relationship, whether it's a friendship, whether it's a boss employee relationship, employer relationship, you got to find ways to avoid confrontation. You know, back on our previous episodes with the Quando Rondo, you know,
there we go.
With his guys, you know, how he could have used the real life situation to avoid his situation. Or better yet, what was a personal situation in your life where you had to avoid confrontation in the relationship that you was in?
Ah, shit, man. What the hell is you talking about, bro? That is a everyday shit. You know what I'm saying? I just said they try to get on the podcast. Just try to get on the podcast. You're going to have to avoid confrontation.
Confrontation.
Hey, hold on. But you spoke on Quando. Hey, no, you spoke on Quando Rondo, bro. Before we wrap and give people the whole jewels with the relationships on ways to avoid confrontations with their partners, we're going to really step up into that. But we have to talk about this post, too. I seen a little bit before getting on here. A lady said that she wished her children would have never started listening to rap music. And a lot of people said after that, they let their people listen to R&B, country, rock, all these different type things, but they don't want them listening to rap music. Now this hit me two different ways. This hit me two different ways, to be honest with it. One of the ways was, okay, I could see why. Technically could see why you wouldn't want a person downloading it. But then the second thing that I observed and came up with, that is basically making you counsel people that look like myself. That is basically saying I can't listen to these group of people when these group of people are really the angels to the world. You might not hear or listen quite to what I'm saying, but this industry that we are getting to demonize is definitely demonizing a certain people, and it looks like it's for their actions. It looks like it's for their actions. It looks like it's for the words. I know what it looks like in this world that we live in, but once we get down to the in-depths of what it really is, we're gonna even show y'all that these similarities exist within relationships, within the confrontations of relationships. So we're going to take the street level shit that happens every day and compare it to being around somebody every day in relationships. And we're going to cross these two. So if we jump back and forth with y'all and y'all not able to quite catch exactly what we're saying, we are going to actually crossbreed different type of relationships that people have and ways to provide ways to avoid confrontation, because this could even help in what we call the rap industry. Like, there are ways for people to avoid these petty beefs. It's like if you
real shit, Mike.
Your girl been hey, real shit, real talk. Your girl been yeah. Hold on, yeah. Say what you saying. Nah, hell no.
That's why I thought
it froze up.
Yeah.
All right. So you come home, you've been working a month straight, and you work out of town. You come home, your girl who has nothing to do or not a lot to do, she's at home, but the house tore up. She like, nigga, I don't give a fuck. You don't know what I've been doing with these kids. She throwing her neck and nails, you know, she giving the whole works to you, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you like, God damn, this motherfucker don't know how hard I've been working or what I've been doing. So now you take that, what you perceive as disrespect, but then you might not know. This person might have got up, she might be in school, she might get up with the kids at 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock to get them to school, then got to go to school, then she got to pick them up. You just never know people's life. So at the end of the day, relaying that to the rap world that we look at, these artists are being told, look, when you don't have a hit song, it's because you're not going gutter enough. Like, you're not going street enough. Hey, I need some of the execs or people that are actually in the rap industry. Y'all tap in, because there are several people that I've talked to that really don't believe that A&Rs and people in the industry are actually telling these rappers that you must rap about street. Now, you know what? Let me stop that a little bit. Maybe they're not doing it as much now because it's become such a trend, such a repetitive nature thing that you don't have to tell the rappers to do it no more. Like, but at the beginning, some of the A&Rs some of the people out there tap in and say for factual to stand for people who don't believe unless they hear it from the horse's mouth that there was actually an agenda put forth where if you were a conscious person or a person that knew what was going on, you were basically blackballed from music, period, point blank. But if you did pop the gangster image, if you did roll with that image, then it was pressed like this is you in the community. But me and Dirty Mac right here, we are the same people that represent these communities. So we good and bad. Like we're not gonna lie to the world. Shit, we look, we do good and we do motherfucking bad. If you run across, if you don't want confrontation, well, look, we walk up to every person and we practice these things. We will show you respect until you show disrespect. But we don't walk around people talking about, I demand my respect. You got to earn my respect. That's not what we do around here. But hey, yeah, back to that, man. We go Dirty. Man, tell them about ways to avoid, bro, we in the street. We in relationships. How do you avoid confrontation? I mean, hey, bro, you know all the, yeah, real talk. You know all the hey bro, the antics, the what we call animations, the animations people got, you know, all right, so a girl tell her dude, you changing. I don't know what it is about you, but you changing. You don't feel like you changing. Is that confrontational or is that not? Like, how do you respond to that? Your girl with you now. If she tell you, say, babe, you changing. You look different today, and you like, damn, I ain't even play basketball. You know, nothing shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't do nothing. I mean, what you think? What you thinking from a level of you?
That's code word for I need some attention, or you ain't paying me enough attention. So the thing a lot of times in relationships with women and men, I got back to what I was previously saying about confrontational with the man versus the woman, and we're going to use the employee and the employer relationship. Back to what I was saying, she'll help build up corporate America, but anything that you're trying to do to try to build anything up, a lot of the times they say you can't mix business with pleasure. That's, you know, I don't know what that means to people, because the pleasure platform overtops the business platform most of the time. You hear me? Whether it's, you know, the relationship shit, you hear me? I'll tell you, I can't go to you when you at work. When you at work, I can't be sitting here right up under here chaperoning, you know what I mean? You sit there watching there like a teacher or something. So a lot of times, even when it comes time to put the work in to build stuff, at the construction stage, people just see the finished product. When you see a house, what do you see? The finished product. You ain't seeing people laying the plywoods, putting the studs up, doing the roof and the shingles. They just see the finished product. And so when you're in the construction stage, so this is why it's so important that we stop demonizing the youth, because we're not tackling the construction stage. We're talking about the effects after them already being programmed. Who is rapping? In gang banging the youth. You hear me? So you demonize them, tell them they basically like, man, it's me against the world. And you know, Tupac makes songs like that. That's a definite, hey, me against the world. You hear me? He's speaking out to the youth because they don't have a voice. Because the media, even to this day, is this false illusion of freedom. It's this false illusion that we free. You hear me? So the youth, and especially, like as I said in previous episodes, the African-American struggle, man, we just act like we don't see it. So the youth, they're actually living it. You hear me? In America, this colorblind perception, oh, we all together shit. No. But they steady pointing out all the negativity, all the ignorance, all the but we never get glorified for any of the things like, you know, hell, let's say the Olympics. You hear me? We making this motherfucking country great with all the goals and everything that we do. But so we expect them to demonize us. What I don't expect is for us to do it. You hear me? It's a master to slave relationship because it seems like the people that have it together, that you know, on the higher vibrations with all the money, the houses, the cars, they seem to have it together. But it seems like the people on the lower level seem left behind. So, but they have all the problems, but none of the solutions. So, ways to avoid confrontations in relationship, let's say like parenting with children relationship. You want to always be the parent. You hear me? And the relationship is not always being developed because you're not having if you're a parent, you got to work. You sleep 8 hours, you got to go to work. Then you got a lady. Where actually, what time is it to actually really deal with your children in real life? You know, so ways to avoid confrontation is the base of any relationship is friendship. Talking. Hey, what do you do? What do you like to do? Hey, let me get to know you. Oh, I'm the parent, you're the child. I don't know. That didn't work with me. I like shit. I know when I was young, hey man, I like, hey man, goddamn, shut the fuck up. You know, I'm saying this in my head. I'm not saying this out loud, of course not. Hey, goddamn, stop talking to me. Shit. Every day, you hear me?
Yeah.
What you say? It's easier to reach motherfuckers with honey than the venom. You come with venom, shit. Hey, you gonna get a reaction. You ain't solving nothing, but you come with some honey, and then we got to get their motherfucking attention. We got to get their 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 attention, man. So, like I said, man, the whole thing with ways to avoid confrontation is to stop being confrontational. To stop being confrontational. Yeah, that's the main ways to avoid confrontation is to stop being confrontational. What you got for me, Knowledge?
Yeah, buddy. Real shit.
Nah, you on.
Oh, okay.
Nah, you had music on or something. I couldn't that music making static and shit. We gotta get the music on.
Yeah. Hey, man, you bro, you hit a lot on the noggin, bro. Like on the head for real. Like for real.
Is your speaker on? Your speaker on? Is your
speaker
on?
You can't hear me.
It's kind of like an echo. Remember, my shit was on the last time. It was kind of like I could hear like the mic or some shit. Probably they got a speaker on or something.
Did it change? Still the same?
Nah. It's good now. It's
good now.
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Yeah. But hey man, speaking on the you part of it. Hey, that's square business. Like most people, like we're going to this relationship part. The majority of people, they have time for work. They barely have time for their partners, but they definitely don't have time for their youth. Like, definitely not. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's not my part. That's not the parent. Man. I'm a parent. It's not who's responsible for the child. Not me.
Hey, real shit.
The rap music. I'm not responsible for my children.
Damn.
The rapper.
Damn, they blaming the rapper.
They blaming the children. They blaming the children.
Shit, brother. Like that is the part that's critical. That is the part. Shout out to critical shit. On top of that. But that is true players. What's happening? But hey, man, like, damn, it just went from going to blame the rappers. So y'all people look out for that in the future. They're not only blaming the rappers. Your child might be a rapper one day. T.I. son, put him out there. T.I. damn look like he in tears. He like, hey man, if y'all think I ain't talk to my son, I'm the first motherfucker that's gonna talk to my child. Like shit, but he bugging. They feel like, hey, he even listened to rap music. He caught into it. He want to live that image. but recognize these were scientists. These were people that study people that said, fuck crack, we want gangster rap. They like, damn. I mean, think about it. The devil was the greatest musician. You know what I'm saying? So if you get people, it's not the people. It's not the thoughts and minds of the people. It is the plan of the system. All of this shit is systematic.
This the shit that I say even back when it's talking about the rappers. That's the whole fucking music industry. They get these youngsters, they put them on this dope and shit, dope them out, have them showing, fucking partying. They partying, they kids, they give them millions of dollars dope and all this shit, and they strunging them out. That's the music industry. But again, the rappers get the negative end of the stick.
Oh, they gonna get the blame, bro. And they the ones that's out here.
It's a public crucifixion. Crucifixion. It's a public. They're getting crucified. Like, man, they investigating these people. It's a public hanging, a public lynching. It's a public lynching, man. That's all.
I mean, hey, but look at the stories that's given. It makes sense. Who they call Jesus? How did Jesus die? That shit was a public lynching. That shit was a public lynching. So if you're a prophet, 9 out of 10 coming and birthed in this world that you in, and, you know, I'm just gonna keep it real, bro. It's from all facets. If you eat animals, you are part of the destruction of there's shit we all do every single day. All of us. None of us are fucking exempt. Like, you know what I'm saying? First of all, that's the part. Some of us act like we better. Our nose is tooted up. Like, your shit it's not foul too. Like, everybody's fucked up. It ain't one person out here that's listening that says you are living life perfect to your utmost ability and you're living the life that you are destined to. It is impossible. It is impossible. I would love to talk to someone who could show me that they are living the perfect, the way we all had these books that outline how our lives are supposed to go when we're living for God. When we're living these great lives. Who doing this shit? Let's talk about it. Who doing this shit?
The people talking about the rappers is responsible. Responsible for the shit that they do. Let me see it. I don't have kids, but if I did have kids, I damn sure wouldn't be talking about some fucking rap music is responsible for the fucking youth when they're living in my house. Vice versa. I mean, music is influential because it's music. All music is influential. The most famous part of the influential part of the music is singing. You hear me? Next to me is music, the actual instruments. Then rap, because it's a mixture of all that shit. You hear me? Dancing, singing, hip hop, blues. You hear me? And on top of this, all music is not gangster rap. It's been a point just here recently. They wasn't even playing street shit on the radio. I just feel that's the indoctrination of the people that they teaching. The confrontational shit they got going on. Everything's a competition. You in Texas, so you got to be a Cowboys fan, right? I'm in Oklahoma. I mean,
that is the West perceived. That's the West perceived. You're right. You're definitely right. Hey, is Oklahoma?
We got to be against each other.
Hold on. Is Oklahoma a Republican or Democratic state?
Republican.
Shit. This is the way they label. Hey, that's what I said. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, hey, real talk. Hey, breaking news: man goes on a shooting spree in Memphis. That shit just broke the news. A man.
What did he do?
I don't know. I just seen the shit breaking news. Man goes on a shooting spree in Memphis.
You know, the media, like rappers, get more attention than a motherfucker killing 65 motherfuckers in Vegas. This is actually real shit going on.
Real shit.
No, we're not talking about no music. Oh, I'm saying a motherfucker actually killed 65 people in Las Vegas.
At one time. In one day.
In one time. In one day.
Yeah. Yeah.
We talking about fucking rappers.
10-minute span. Hey, motherfuckers that drop bombs. Motherfuckers that drop bombs that have killed thousands. Motherfuckers have destroyed levees in Louisiana that flooded out and killed. We don't even know how many people still to this day. But they still think Louisiana was like swamp nigga. You know what I'm saying? This what niggas think about Louisiana. Swamp nigga. You know, hey, Woody. You know, I'll blow a motherfucking brains out, Woody. This is what niggas think when you speak of Louisiana. They don't think about them levees being popped. Like, you know, nobody think about the living conditions. Real shit.
At Nipsey Hussle. Motherfucker, these ignorant motherfuckers narrow his legacy down to gangbanging. As much positive shit as this motherfuckers was doing. This is that nigga mentality, that confrontational ass shit that we all got that we don't know. Why are we looking for bad in each other? You got this man, O3, all the business, all the music, great music. Oh, he was out here kid. Hey, bro, stop. Hey, goddamn, when the motherfucker die at the funeral, the indoctrination is to remember his life for the good. But not with us. Not with us.
Damn.
Everything bad in our community. Rappers, the NBA players, we just pointing the fingers at the youth. We blaming everybody else except the motherfuckers who are responsible for teaching our kids. You hear me?
All right. Yeah, real talk.
We blaming people. Hey man, hey man. When I have some kids, I gotta make sure I blame the rappers. First time my kids get in trouble, they fuck up in school. Goddamn rap music. You hear me? I fuck it. These rap music.
Fucking rappers. Fucking rappers.
Jesus
hey,
Christ.
Rappers.
We gotta have some self-accountability. We gotta have
we have
self-accountability.
We have
what we're talking about?
We have to.
Hey,
shout out Charles the White, because he be on some high-powered bullshit. Hey, for real. Hey, hold on. Now it's all love, because I understand. They're like a comedian. And I hate Roy Lee ever got trapped up and killed, because I feel like he was a breath of fresh air to South Dallas. Like he was gonna bring something there. And yeah, bro, I'm tired of seeing the prophets go. Like I can't lie. That part of the rap, why I see these young motherfuckers with so much heart, King Von. I don't give a fuck how much killing and all that shit people did when they was younger. Bro, if they lived to seeing their life out, they would have made right for all the wrong shit they done. And I don't know if you can make right for taking somebody's life when it wasn't that time. I'm not saying you make, but still, it's better you go back and be able to try to correct it than you be in a cell where your energy just drained. You know what I'm saying? Or you be on the streets and fuck it. It catch up with you, you go there. But however, the bullshit that is being perpetuated is taking out the young kings, the young queens, the young gods. Like these people,
we'll never get control of our music. You hear me? With this attitude,
no, you're right. Hey, bro,
we hate it. They buy it. They love it.
Dang,
they love it. We hate it.
Yeah,
it's
we hate it.
People,
we hate it.
Arabs and Mexicans listen to rap music than it is black people. It's a goddamn shame. We're ashamed of everything about our culture, but everybody else explored our shit and love it. We hate it.
What did you just call it? What did you just call it, brother? Culture.
What's that?
Culture. You call that shit culture. There is a difference between being optimistic and pessimistic. If you're optimistic, you look at our culture and say, you know what? I see a whole lot of bad shit out of it, but I see a whole lot of good shit out of it. You know, we gonna eventually come and conquer the bullshit, and you gonna see the greatest of the great. Like you gonna see the Jordans, the Stephs, the LeBrons, the KGs, the goddamn man, you know what I'm saying? Like yeah, you know what I'm saying? John Morant. You're going to see the greatest of the great, but you're going to see the worst of the worst first. Like, you know what I'm saying? Before a baby learns how to walk, you see that baby standing up, they might bump their head on the damn table because they done stood up on the table and tried to walk before they could. But eventually you're going to see that child start stepping. You know, you're going to see them walk. So you will see the bad shit. You can see that happen. But it's only a development for something way greater. It's only the development. Like, don't let your eyes fool you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you see somebody out here working, they might be dropping passes. Boom, I'm dropping passes. But they only thinking of ways in their mind. Well, boom, they catching it in. So then when you see them on Super Bowl Sunday, you don't see all the work they put in to get where they actually were going. You know, you don't see that. You don't see the practice. You don't see the nights that certain people did it when everybody else didn't do nothing. You don't see those times. So when you see the greatness, don't look and be like it's a fluke or whatever. But hey, man, for us, I'm a parent, and I never blame a rapper or a raplet or whatever they call this shit for what your children are.
Hey, I'm not a parent.
I say the schools before I do that.
I'm not. I'm not a parent. So people that's not parents, when they say, "Hey, we motherfuckers blaming rap music for some shit they kids is not," I'm looking at them like, man, goddamn, man, we gotta have some self accountability, man. Hey,
they say so.
Hey, man. Hey,
say so,
hey, your kids go to school, graduate, go to college, become a motherfucking president of the United States. You did that. That. But when your kid out here, when your kid out here fucking up, doing some high power shit, I didn't raise you like that. You hear me? I didn't raise you like that. What did you do? You hear me?
You had to do that shit.
Yeah, they get diplomatic immunity. You hear me? Hey, keep bringing the rappers. Hey, give yourselves a round of applause, man. You hear me?
That's shit.
You talking about some high power bullshit?
Yeah.
We're blaming children.
Yeah.
We're blaming children, bro.
Yeah.
You understand? Yeah. The kids. Motherfuckers always talk the kids. Yeah, nigga, you blaming kids.
Yeah.
You heard me?
Hey, real shit. Real shit.
Yeah, bro. It's the psychological conditions. Ways to avoid confrontation. Let's start developing friendships with our children. Let's stop dissing them. Let's start hanging out with our children. You hear me? Let's start taking them on dates. Let's start. Hey man, we was once young too. We used to be y'all age. You hear me? So we gonna have a different vision of the shit that y'all was doing when y'all was youngsters, because we was doing the same shit when we was y'all age. You hear me? Nowhere to turn, nowhere to go, no guidance.
Real shit.
We always have confrontational relationships. Confrontational relationships, that's all we know. You hear me? We got to learn how to work together. So, hey, man, ways to avoid confrontation, the basics. Whether you're a parent in the situation, whether you're a kid in the situation, whether you're an employer in the situation, whether you're an employee in the situation, whether you're a member of a congregation, whether you're a pastor of a congregation, whether you're a community leader or you're a member of the community. Hey, man, there's ways to avoid confrontation if you just basically respect people. Respect.
There we go.
Motherfuckers be talking about they on these high vibrations and good, they good this, but nothing, everything that comes out their mouth is negative, pessimistic, and hate speech and tearing motherfuckers down. But they good. Look at me, I'm doing this. Look at me, I'm doing, man, shut the fuck up with all that bullshit, man. Hey, the youth, they not listening to that bullshit. Hell, y'all ain't going to church. The goddamn parents not going to church, listening to no goddamn sermons. You hear me?
Yeah.
So how the fuck you think the children fits to listen to this bullshit? You hear me? Y'all not going to church. I don't know, man. It's a disconnect between the elders and the youth.
Look who raising the youth. Fuck
schools.
Yeah. We finna, the schools, and then the pay rents. Y'all motherfucker who pay rent. That's all y'all do. The media. And fuck it. The pay. Fuck, I gotta get on that shit. The pay rents. You motherfuckers just pay rent. Y'all pay rent, pay the bills, but y'all not raising these motherfuckers. No, you're not doing no parenting.
Motherfuckers talk about their kids.
No parenting. Hey, look, talk about their
kids. You hear me?
You want to talk about relationships and how to avoid confrontation with relationships. But however, you expect the children who are seeing dysfunctional relationships with several different people be able to have a relationship themselves after only seeing dysfunctional fucking relationships? Like if they only see, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what I'm saying? You got to do better than me. But I ain't showed them nothing but what's fucked up. I have not showed them anything better. Like, yeah.
Hey, hold on. This goddamn rap music. This goddamn rap music.
Let's go.
This shit is out of control. Fuck my duties and responsibilities as a parent. You hear me? The rappers. They're leading the nation. Not the teachers or the politicians or the community leaders, not the pastors, the rappers.
Hey, bro, the rappers, I say once again, it's the last time I'm going to say that. The rappers are being used, whether they know it or not. Yeah, bro, it's probably past the point to where it's like, oh, not. They think they in street shit. They think they in some real shit. But the truth of the matter is, yeah, you've been used on a plan. But it's the same thing. Hold on. When I say the rapper, don't get it confused. The Christian is being used. The Muslim is being used. The Buddhist is being used. The Republican is being used. The Democratic is being used. I'm not excluding that shit when I say the rapper is being used. If you live in a life that's in a separatist nation, if you're separate, if you are in a medium, you live in the suburbs, but you separate yourself. Oh, I can't go over here because they're homeless people and they're this and this and that. And you separate yourself based on those foundations. Yeah, you are fucked up. I'm not excluding any person that puts themselves in a box with what I'm saying. Like, if you are not just birthed on this earth, you don't know how you got here. You just know you here with other objects, people, animals, whatever the hell it is out here. You was born with this, so make the best out of it. If you automatically say, you know what, I walk by a tree, I'm on tree side, but it's only this tree, but it's millions of different trees in the world. Like, we stupid as hell. Like, when we just, hey, for real.
African American community should be ashamed of their goddamn selves for blaming these children.
Real talk.
This shit.
Real talk.
Hey,
real talk.
Tell you like this, and I'm not a parent, so shit.
Yeah.
Hey, but hey, I grew up. I was a kid though. You hear me? So hey, but like I said, man, hey, you don't got no problem with them watching the goddamn Jason. You don't got no problem with them watching Halloween, serial killing shit, Rambo, fucking 007. All this killing shit. John Wick. What else? Who? What's the Jason Bourne? You hear me? What's the other killer shit? What's
Jason
the more killer shit? Yeah, I got
Scream. Final Destination.
Yeah, Final Destination. These are you know, got no problem with that shit.
God damn it. Hey, real shit.
The rappers.
Yeah. But it's the rappers. But I say, once again, the difference is the people that played in Scream or Final Destination, even though they went out some crazy ass ways, you can still see them on the streets. The rappers is out here living that shit when it's on.
The real horror story.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Our children. We live in the real horror story. That ain't no Jason. That ain't no scripted shit.
It ain't coming back. There we go. There we go. Shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's a difference between it, but it is some shit to where it's like, yeah, but hey, peace and love, man, to everybody that's rocking here with us tonight. Cause bro, we are not the solution, but we are part of the fucking solution. There's no doubt about it. There's not gonna be able to know nothing. Trust soon. You'll see, like, we definitely are part of the solution. The solution.
These goddamn children for
there we go.
Their situation, man. Hey, man, the fact of the matter, man, and if that's what you out here doing, you need to learn more about systems, indoctrinations, and programs and management. Because we out here blaming these kids for their situation, which shows me you lack experience. You hear me? And really, you're not a caretaker in real life. You hear me? If you're running around here blaming rappers and shit for your kids' problems and your children's fallout, you're not a caretaker. You spending too much time chasing ass, living up and working, worried about money, classism, instead of paying attention to your goddamn kids. That's the fact of the matter.
Oh, bam. Bam. Ways to avoid confrontation. You so worried about what else is going on in this world. You're not worried about your kids, but you worried about the father of your children, what he doing, where he at, who the fuck he fucking with. Meanwhile, your kids sneaking people in and out your house, different, all this shit. You know what I'm saying? All this shit going on. Like, yeah, you sent yourself out of it by dealing with all this shit that don't even really exist because you're not paying attention to what's going on around you. So a way to avoid confrontation is love your surroundings. Pay attention to what's going on around you. When you're driving on the road, you have to be a defensive driver. And a defensive driver is only being this, saying, I'm driving for me, and look, this motherfucker driving crazy, so let me go over here to this lane and let them do whatever they got to do. Shit, let me get the fuck away from that. Like, that's the only thing being a defensive. If you see somebody speeding and they go past you, and you see they don't turn on no signal, but you see them come by you, and you see a car in front of them, you know they finna swerve over and go in front of you. You already know it. So if you're a defensive driver, you're going to see this person speed by, you're going to see the car in front of them, and before they even swerve over, you're going to be already slow down. Let this motherfucker get over, because they tripping. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of ways to avoid the confrontation. If you just pay attention to your surroundings, pay attention to what's around you. You know what I'm saying? You see somebody there every day, they look in a certain way, they body language, and sometimes it ain't nothing you can do about a person's body language, what they thinking. Sometimes that shit be above your pay grade. You know, I can't lie about it.
Hey,
but sometimes, sometimes that shit above your pay grade. Hey, but you know what I'm saying? Real shit. But there are times where you could just pay attention. Damn, somebody could be suicidal. You know what I'm saying? Somebody you talking to could be suicidal right now. And you the only person, that little attention that you gave that person, just save that person's life. Man, hey, bro, you good? Hey, mama, you good? You know what I'm saying? You good? You know what I'm saying? What you been going? So there's a lot of different ways. If we just pay attention to our surroundings, there's a lot of shit we would have seen that we missed. But we missed that shit because we didn't pay attention to our surroundings. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's definitely one of the ways to avoid confrontation. Like, you know what I'm saying? Pay attention. Yeah. Hey, Dirty Mac, man, hey, bro, you brought a lot up when you said, hey, bro, it looked like the youth, the young people, I see why they out here doing all this wild and reckless shit after what we done discussed tonight. Like, y'all get a pass. I give all the young people up until today, because we in a Mercury retrograde. If y'all can't understand that shit, what it is. And man, like I'm saying, a Mercury retrograde could be a great thing, but as chaotic as the world is, it makes it seem like a bad thing. But it's only the chaos that's making a retrograde, because a retrograde gives you time to reflect, but you can upgrade at the same time. It's retro, it's going backwards to see, but it's for you to see to make better. But if it's so much chaos going around, you're only going to see what's worse. So we got to start being optimistic versus pessimistic. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, Derek, what's up, bro? You got something to say?
Hey, that's real shit, brother, man. And we know that optimism and pessimism is a balance, good and bad energy. Like I said, we're not all good. We have negative emotions like depression, anxiety. You hear me? Sometimes a little hatred. Sometimes, you hear me? We gotta balance that shit. You hear me?
Yeah.
I know I got anger issues, so I practice being kind. You hear me? I might hold the door for a bitch or a man. They didn't say thank you. I'm not looking for a thank you. You hear me? I'm practicing kind shit to counteract the anger. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You gotta find balance. You can't have too much pleasure. You gotta have a little bit of pain. You hear me? It's a balance. It's you can't be all love and all happy. be skipping through the goddamn rose bush. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In a rose bush, it's thorns and shit and all type of shit. You might think it might look pretty dancing through flowers, shit, till you start picking them goddamn roses, shit. You know what I'm saying? So, hey man, stay with positive energy, or try to concentrate on the positive. Because like I said, I'm not here to tell you it's only good thoughts. We got negative. You can't see a motherfucker, jealous motherfucker right in front of you. You can't see a lustful motherfucker right in front of you. You can't see a competitive motherfucker right in front of you. Because a pair of lips will say anything. You hear me? A pair of lips will say anything, but you got to feed the energy. You got to feel the energy. And you got to feed the energy. You can feed the energy. It's like a snowball turning into an avalanche. This shit could just keep getting bigger. Whatever type of energy it is. It could be a tidal wave. Or, you know, shit, it just could be sunshine. It's hella energy. You know, water. It's water in the energy. Drink water. Get some exercise. Stay moving. Avoid confrontation with your body. We have confrontations with our body. Health confrontation. Ways to avoid confrontation with relationships. You have a relationship with yourself. A lot of times, people just be, hey, man, I love you. I'm here with you every fucking day. I just need some time to myself. You hear me? Because we're people. You know, we got that's what they call vacations, rest stops. Take you some rest stops to chill out. Don't overwork yourself. You know, avoid stress, avoid negative thinking, avoid confrontation in your household. Try to create a peaceful, harmonious balance in your house. You know, so, you know, in closing, man, you know, real shit. Tell me about the knowledge, man. You've been dropping these jewels here tonight. You hear me?
Hey,
I'm feeding up your energy. You hear me?
Hell yeah,
like,
shit.
Damn, the argument growing. You hear me? Straight up.
Hey, y'all can keep missing. Whoever out there who had the opportunity, y'all can keep missing if you want to. But hey, we about to start. Yeah, we about to take off. Like, y'all see these ships back here. I know y'all think it's bullshit. Hey, it's just not a game. It's like not a game.
On the runway. You hear me? Shit. Yeah, that's right. Hey, man, like I said, man, we enjoy y'all pulling up and fucking with us. 420 kids. Oh, hold on. Damn. All right, that's this motherfucking Mike. Hold on. Shit. I'm glad you said that. That's this motherfucking keyboard. I'm pressing this shit. I don't know if you can see this. This shit was pressed up against the keyboard. So I'm like,
they tried to mute Malcolm. They tried to mute Malcolm. Hey, hold on. I'm thinking of this motherfucker. Hey, hold on, look. They tried to mute Malcolm. They tried to mute Muhammad. You know what I'm saying? They can't mute me, goddammit. Hey, nigga muted my mic. Hey, real shit. Hey, we popping. Hey, we popping. Hey, love, peace, respect, gratitude, man. I say to the gods, you know, the ancestors, all the most high, God bodies, goddesses. We all in effect here tonight, man. K-Key, Aurora, knowledge is key. The boy Dirty Mac, we out here in effect. And we appreciate everybody that's out here popping with us. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. Definitely do that, because when you support us, you support not only our channel, but you supporting the information that we will relay to you from the support that we giving. So it's a balance. Y'all support us, and you definitely gonna get everything that you need to get out of us. Love, peace, respect, man. Make sure y'all comment and tap in. Dirty Mac, what's up? We closed out? God body.
All right. Peace, God.